Hello, hello. Teacher Johnny here, and it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Many of you might be wondering exactly what is St. Patrick's Day? Well, I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to share my screen and show you about St. Patrick's Day. Okay? So happy St. Patrick's Day and welcome to my stream. If you like my stream, please go ahead and subscribe down below. If you are looking to take English classes with me, you can see my links in the description and visit me on Hollow, or you can message me in the Facebook group. Happy St. Patrick's Day! So, St. Patrick's Day started in Ireland. Ireland is an island in northwestern Europe. 5 million people live in Ireland. So Ireland is an island. And there's not very many people there compared to some big cities we have around the world. Ireland's national flag contains green and represents social order. You may have a flag similar to this one if you live in India, but you have an added symbol in the middle of your flag. St. Patrick's Day occurs on the 17th of March every year. It is the date that St. Patrick died. And they were probably sad and in grief when he died, but they want to celebrate his life and how he lived. So this is a celebration of when he died, but to remember all the things he did. And St. Patrick was a real person. St. Patrick was instrumental in converting much of Ireland to Christianity. So that means he was very important in talking to people about Christianity and getting them to convert over to Christianity. So before I go on, I just want to say that this is a history lesson, and this lesson is meant to make you think about how it came about, and then also some of the folklore or stories behind St. Patrick's Day. So St. Patrick used clovers, which are also called shamrocks. Clovers. Clovers, called shamrocks, are the emblem of St. Patrick. So an emblem can mean a patch or a symbol. So St. Patrick used the clover when he was teaching about Christianity. And that is why it's a symbol or an emblem. And it carries over to today. Many of the football uniforms, the soccer uniforms, or other things in Ireland still have a shamrock on it today. Each leaf represents one part of the Holy Trinity in Christianity. That is what St. Patrick talked about, and that's why it was important to him. So the Trinity is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and each leaf represented each one of those parts, but together they are a clover or the shamrock. So that's how he explained it to people and why the shamrock was so important. Today, the shamrock stands for faith, hope, and love. And some people might still teach that is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, but in a lot of people today remember the shamrock for faith, hope, and love. In fact, a 4-leaf clover is the one with good luck. So if it's 3 leaves and you have faith, hope, and love, that 4th leaf represents luck. Stories of leprechauns have been told throughout Irish history. So St. Patrick had the four-leaf clover. And now we're talking about not Christianity anymore, but things like leprechauns and fairies, because part of Irish history, it involves fairies and leprechauns and mystical or magical creatures. So people either believed in fairies and leprechauns and magical creatures, or they believed in Christianity, or maybe a little bit of both, depending on the person. So leprechauns are an important part of Irish history. Leprechauns are the cobblers and bankers of the fairy world. So in the fairy world, leprechauns were important. They were the cobblers and bankers. Cobblers are actually the ones who make shoes. And they were the only ones who made shoes for everyone. So leprechauns were cobblers. They were short little men, no more than 2 to 3 feet tall. Now, when we talk about feet, that is about the size of a child that's probably 4 or 5 years old. They're 2 to 3 feet tall. And a fun fact, there are no female leprechauns. Irish fables tell stories of leprechauns hiding pots of gold at the end of rainbows. They like to hide their pots of gold at the end of the rainbows, and they were very rich. So when you talk about pots of gold with leprechauns, they had lots of money. Legend says that if you catch a leprechaun, he will grant you 3 wishes. 3 wishes. So I want you to comment, what 3 wishes would you like a leprechaun to grant for you? Horseshoes are another traditional symbol of St. Patrick's Day and represent good luck. Horseshoe is a U-shaped piece of metal hammered on 2 horses' hooves. So a hoof is the bottom of the horse's foot, and when horses run or walk on hard pavement or gravel, it could split their hooves or damage them. So these horseshoes were formed and hammered onto the ends of the horse's hooves. And people would find these around and think it was good luck and hang them in their homes. If you have a horseshoe in your home, it will bring you good luck, but it must face up. If it's upside down, your luck will escape or run out of the horseshoe, and it's bad luck. So if you see a horseshoe upside down, turn it right side up for good luck. Ireland is also called the Emerald Isle. Isle is a short word for island. An emerald is another name for green. An emerald is also the name for a green gem, like a gemstone. Emerald Isle. So when you see Ireland here on this map, it's definitely green. So people gather on March 17th, wear green clothing, drink green beverages, and eat green food, all to celebrate green and St. Patrick's Day. Tradition says that you must wear green on St. Patrick's Day or you will get pinched by a leprechaun. St. Patrick's Day is celebrated with parades in many cities in the USA. People will wear clothing from their native Ireland and their culture. They will play musical instruments. Here is a parade route where you can see people waiting. And here are some men marching by. I live close to Chicago, and in Chicago, Illinois, they dye the river green and have a big parade. And the parade celebrates St. Patrick's Day and Irish heritage. So look at this river. It is very, very green. So let's review the vocabulary. Emerald Isle, another name for Ireland. Shamrock, clover. This is a small green leafy plant with 3 leaves. And if you find one with 4 leaves, it's an extra special clover or shamrock. That means good luck. Leprechaun, short little man. That's a cobbler for the fairies, and he has lots of gold. And emerald, a green gem. Pot of gold, the leprechaun has a pot with all his money and gold in it, and a horseshoe for good luck. Let's talk about some idioms. I have 3 idioms for you today. Luck of the Irish. If we take each word, we would say luck of the Irish. But because we shorten and reduce our words, you will not hear the F before the word the. Luck of the Irish. Luck of the Irish. This means good luck. She always has good luck. She must have the luck of the Irish. Pot of gold. Riches or treasures. I found a pot of gold at the garage sale. Look at all the valuable antiques I purchased for only $50. So let's look at some of the words here. I found a pot of gold. That means I found riches or treasures at the garage sale. So in the United States, people park their cars in a little house called a garage. And when you have a garage sale, you take your car out of the garage and then put tables in there and things you don't want anymore. And people will come and buy things out of your garage. Some of those things could be very valuable. Old antiques, things that are old and worth a lot of money, they're valuable, can be called antiques. That's what they're saying here. I went to a garage sale. Normally, a garage sale does not have a lot of valuable antiques. It's usually just stuff people don't want anymore. But in this case, they found valuable antiques, a pot of gold. They were able to get it for only $50. To chase rainbows. Well, if you ever try to see where the end of the rainbow is, you probably know it's really hard to find the end of the rainbow. You keep running towards it, but you can't quite get there. So to chase rainbows means to always keep trying, always trying to work towards nearly impossible goals. For example, he's always chasing rainbows. What is Mike doing these days? Did he get a job yet? No, he's always chasing rainbows. He's not succeeding. He's not doing a great job. He's trying to find things that are better at the end of the rainbow, but he just can't get there. So that is it. And I want to say thank you so much for watching the stream today. I hope you learned something new. My name is Teacher Johnni, and I am a teacher on Hollow. You can find me on Facebook. Look down there in the description. And you can also message me on Facebook in the Facebook group. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye.